Let's start this with a prayer. Dear Father, I thank you for this day and this opportunity to be used as a vessel to let your people know that you are available, able, and ready in the name of Yeshua from Nazareth. Let's cut this bread, and it's just a piece. John 15:5. I am the vine, you are the branches. When you're joined with me and I with you, the relation intimate and organic, the harvest is sure to be abundant. Separated, you can't produce a thing. If you didn't know, I went to Puerto Rico for my birthday. I was there for a whole week. And I did not know what to expect. I just knew that God was going to do something amazing. And, most people might think that, when God does something amazing, it's just going to be, some type of financial blessing or, just an outward expression of, here, I love you, this is it, blah, 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 blah. No. Before we get started, I just want you to notice that I had got sunburnt, so the old skin is shedding. And there is a healing process that's happening. Like, I thought I was good. I'm getting on here, I'm doing videos, I'm trying to encourage people. But I really wasn't producing the way that I needed to be producing. I was actually living foul. Like smoking, drinking, having sex, cussing. Like it was literally on the fence. And I knew that when I went to Puerto Rico, something had to die so something could be reborn. And listen, God always knows what he's doing. I went with my Titi Francis and my cousin Precious. Precious is on the psychology end of this, and, mentally, where are you at, how you feeling, doing check-ins. My Titi Francis, internally, how are you at, how are you feeling, what's going on? And I had so much built up inside of me, man. I didn't even know I had that much. I didn't even know I was dead like that. But I think it was a reintroduction to my first love. And God is my first love. And I'm so thankful that he still is in the business of miracles and healing and restoration and all of this good stuff. Because normally, if I would have been in Puerto Rico, I would have turned up. Wasn't no turning up. It was turning down and turning in. And every day I cried about something, just releasing, going up a mountain that gave me extreme anxiety, and whole time still moving. And I'm on this narrow road and there's things coming at me, which was like symbolic of me trying to be on a narrow road and things coming at me, and then sometimes freezing up, and then sometimes not, like thinking that I could do it. And I started this devotional like 4 days ago, and I think it was maybe 3 days ago, but I went fast. And today they were talking about, not being alone, or I wasn't meant to be alone. And I had this thing where I'm alone, nobody knows. And I've never been alone. God has never left me. And it's a testament to who he is, and it speaks volumes to his character. So when Yeshua is saying, I am the vine, you are the branches, I had to break it down. Am, first person singular, present of be. Be means to exist. So I've been here. I've existed. And the vine gives the branches food, water, and everything it needs to grow fruit. I wasn't tapping into him the way that I should have, and being more aware of my calling and my purpose. And it was like, I had all of these internal things that were weighing me down unnecessarily. And all I had to do was let them go. But for God to bring me to this place and situate me in the middle of people who really had my best interest at heart, who were going to be there for a death and be there for a new life, it made the transition easier. Now, it was a lot of, oh, I didn't have you guys when I was little and this and that, and it's fine, but I have them now. And it really just pushed me into, how deep do I want to be with in this relationship with Yeshua? And listen, I can't walk away from him. I can't leave him. I don't want to leave him. I don't ever want to be without him. He said, when you're joined with me and I with you, the relation intimate and organic, the harvest is sure to be abundant. So organic is relating to or derived from living matter, and it's an adjective, so it's describing. So everything that I need in life is going to come from him. And everything that is not like him, he is going to cut off. It's, I've been hard-headed for a long time in my life, where it's like, oh, I can make this work. I can't. I can and I am are two different states, two different beings. I cannot do anything on my own. And I was trying to make these videos, and I was foul when I was making some of these videos, but I was trying. But I'm doing people an injustice if I'm not keeping it a buck. Like, a lot of us can be going through something and think that we're doing it the right way, but we need that correction. We need God to come through and really be like, hold up, you've been doing this wrong the whole time. So it says that separated, you can't produce a thing. Produce can be called organic if it's certified to have grown on soil that had no prohibited substances applied for 3 years prior to the harvest. And God is like, I want this to be so organic and you be so rooted in my son that you are certified by me. I don't have to wait 3 years for a harvest. I'm going to produce a harvest every single day that encourages life, that encourages growth. Because when I was there, the first 3 days went real slow. Like, I didn't even know 24 hours could last that long. And then the last 4 days, it went super fast. And it was at this point where I'm like, I'm ready to go home. I realized I wasn't the mother that I should have been. I was super hard on my girls. I was setting them up to have to heal from something later on in life. And I can still rectify that now by coming back and having the Most High reside in me and me being him and me getting my life, my food, my energy, my everything from him. Because the enemy is tricky. Oh, you're not this, you're not that. I got to take every thought captive. Intimate, another adjective, is familiar and close, private and personal. And the noun is a very close friend. There's nobody who is going to stick with me like him. And then put everybody that I need in my path to help me produce more fruit for this kingdom in the way. I can't do anything without him. And I just want to apologize to y'all because I wasn't doing it right. Like, I was on here with deadness. You see the dead peeling. And let me tell you, what's underneath is completely soft. You see that? The dead skin is shedding, right? And this new skin is softer. The pruning process, and it's like from the inside working out. This is how the Most High does it. Produce is to make or manufacture from components of or raw materials. The rawness was the pain that I was holding on to. And I don't know if people really talk about, being in this place where you haven't completely healed. And I can't front anymore and be like, oh yeah, I'm a daughter of the Most High. But now it's time for me to transition into a woman of God. And that is cutting everything off and getting all of the substance that I need from him to move the way that God wants me to move. He said, I am the vine and you are the branches. When you're joined with me and I with you, the relation, intimate and organic, the harvest is sure to be abundant. Separated, you can't produce a thing. I hope this produces a conversation with the Most High to clear out whatever you might have. And you know how you have an inner child? Well, I pushed her down. I was like, you gonna go sit in this closet. We're not gonna. No. It's time to grow up. And it's time to be certain and for sure about this election, this campaign that I want to be in, to get the Most High to be number one in our lives. And if that means exposing myself, then that's what I'll do. There's no one that's ever going to get saved by hiding or covering up or continuing to walk in this dead skin. Holla at God.